Hey folks, here's a video. I know outside is kind of rainy kind of, and all weekend. It's gonna be all weekend, but I noticed that I got a notification on my phone that there's a hurricane warning in the Atlantic, and I don't know. So I guess for this week or it's starting to rain, but I don't know. And I have it's named Tammy, Hurricane Tammy, and she's in the Atlantic. I guess forming in the Atlantic or something. And I just realized something that I wanted to put a video. The dream I had that it was because it's gonna be a flood. I don't know. It's gonna be flood in my city, in Toronto, and it's gonna be a pretty bad flood. I think maybe 7 stories high, 6 stories, 5 floors or something, or even more. Okay, 7 stories high. Yeah, 7 or 6 stories high. And this dream was a month and a half ago, and I never really got to mention this. Never thought I was going to mention it, but I kept procrastinating. But yeah, so hopefully this doesn't happen, folks. Because crazy or not, some of my dreams happen. I don't know. That remember I dreamt 5 years ago. I dreamt that I lived at a place where I'm living now. I dreamt that I lived here like 5 years ago. I actually dreamt like I lived a block away from where I'm living now, and then another street, on the main street. So now I'm on a side street, and you can see my house, or my old house, from across the parking lot. But I dreamt that 5 years ago, I was living with my family, my sister, my mother, temporarily. My sister was living there, her husband came to live with us. I put up my mother. Now I have my own place. But 5 years ago, I dreamt that I was literally living here. And it's crazy. And now I'm living here. I'm not lying. I swear to God. I'm not making up this shit. I'm sorry, I swear, but I don't know. So I have some kind of, I don't say ESP. I don't believe in divination. I don't do that. What you call fortune telling. I don't do that. I don't tell fortune. I don't have ESP, or maybe I do, or have some intuition, but I don't do that. And that's kind of a form of witchcraft, anyways, and sorcery. So I don't do that. I don't intentionally do that. And one time I dreamt way back in high school, the space shuttle, one of the space shuttle crashes or explosions. I dreamt that years ago, 3 years ago or 4 years ago, before that happened. So I'm telling you now, there might be a flood. I don't know. It may not be Toronto. It might be another city. I think in Canada. it seems like it could be Toronto because it seems like I'm not sure. Maybe like downtown, Liberty Village, maybe. If not, could be in the States, U.S. or I think North America, but most likely U.S. or North America, somewhere in Canada or in the U.S. And there's like old buildings, kind of. How old high rises? Like 10-story or 11 or more than that high rises. You know that, I mean, it's like in an old area of a city. But there's small, short high rises. They're like 10 stories, 10 floors, 11, 12 floors. And and it was like a flood. Wow. 5 stories high, or 6. And I didn't see, that's all. I didn't see anybody drowning or anything. And maybe there's cars that were floating, but that's about it. Maybe there's no people there. Maybe they evacuated or something. I don't know, folks. So hope it doesn't happen. Maybe I'll pray it won't happen. Okay, folks. Now that's like raining and it's hurricane warning. So that mean maybe that's why I'm worried. That's why I give this thing in the Atlantic. So I don't know. I don't know what's most likely it's gonna go in the Atlantic provinces. Or if it might creep inland. Or it might go to New York. Or it might affect here somehow. Possibly it could affect here. I mean, you could have a 100-year rainstorm. Who knows? So it could be doing that. You know, I don't know how far it's gonna go inland, or it might just stay on the coast, east coast. But anyway, folks, that's it. That's my crazy dream. A month and a half ago, so hopefully it does not happen. I'm out.